Official new year, you guys. Welcome to 2025. I wanted to wish you guys an official happy new year. We are in 2025, y'all. We don't have no time left. No time left. It is so crazy because time flies by like this. Like, I was just wishing people a happy 2024. Now it's a happy 2025. Before we know it, we're gonna be in 2026. It is so scary how quickly time flies by these days, but it's inevitable. Like, the most important thing is what you do with the time that you have, as opposed to how quickly time flies, right? So it's the quality in your years that's the most important. I hope you all had an amazing holiday, a great Christmas, a happy new year. Quick recap of my holiday. My Christmas was so good, so fun. So as I told you guys, my sister, whom I haven't seen in 12 years, came back from the United States, and I was able to surprise her. So she flew in from Atlanta to Abuja, and of course we were texting, and I was telling her that, listen, I'm not gonna be able to see you in Abuja. I'll just see you when you come down over to this side. And I ended up going to Abuja and surprising her. That was the cutest thing ever, you guys. And for Christmas, I was able to host my family, my parents and my sister at my place, which is something that I haven't done literally ever. That is a video. Mommy, you're not gonna say anything with my feet on your head. But it was such a fun, wholesome time. Even though it was just for a couple of days, I'm so happy that I was able to do that at that point, because I just feel like we all needed that, right? And I was just so grateful and thankful that I had the opportunity, physically, financially, to be able to host them at my place. I made sure that they had fun. I took them to the gym, and that was literally the funniest thing ever. Look at my dad. Yeah, that was fun. I am wishing everyone a very happy, healthy, successful year. We are grabbing 2025 by the balls. And this new year, I just want to work harder, be a lot more consistent, and just keep doing what I'm doing. Now, with the new year comes a lot of new goals for a lot of people, and we all know that at this time of the year, this is where everybody's trying to get back into the gym, okay? Like, we indulged during the entire holidays, and people are setting new goals, especially fitness goals. And one of the questions that I often get asked from a lot of people is, how do they achieve the results that I have been able to achieve in terms of basically building lean muscle and being able to maintain that, losing fat, building muscle, and being able to maintain it. And that comes to the topic of body recomposition. So body recomposition is essentially being able to lose fat and build muscle at the same time. You absolutely can go through a body recomposition. It requires a lot of specific tasks. So I just want to give some training and nutrition tips if this is your fitness goal going into this new year. For number one, you have to prioritize resistance training, okay? Going to the gym, lifting weights, it is a big factor towards body recomposition, building lean muscle. So you want to stimulate muscle growth. Focus on compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, because compound exercises are really great towards targeting different muscle groups at the same time. And you want to aim to do about 3 to 5 sets of each exercise. Secondly, you want to progressive overload. Essentially, this means continuously prioritizing muscle growth by doing more sets, reps, increasing your weights as you go along. This is how you really challenge your muscles, and also you see progress over time. Third, you want to prioritize cardio strategically, okay? Keyword strategically. I know a lot of people go to the gym and the first thing they do is go on that treadmill for 2 hours and then do a couple squats and then leave the gym. No, what you want to do is do some moderate cardio about 2 to 3 times a week in order for you to be in a slight calorie deficit, but at the same time not overdoing it to the point where you're losing muscle tissue. So you want to preserve as much muscle mass as you possibly can. So don't overdo the cardio. Next, you want to prioritize consistency in volume and also recovery. So make sure that you're balancing your training with your recovery as well. Get proper rest, okay? Because rest is such an important factor towards muscle recovery. And part of recovery is also what you're eating, which brings me into the topic of nutrition. So to lose fat while you're gaining muscle, you want to eat at a slight calorie deficit or a maintenance, all right? So I'm talking about a deficit of like 200 to 300 calories deficit, okay? So I'm not talking about eating 1,000 calories a day or eating 1 meal a day, because when you eat too little, that can also hinder muscle growth. Next, most importantly, you need to prioritize your protein intake. I cannot emphasize this enough. Protein is essential for muscle growth. So I recommend you to consume about 1.2 to 2.2 grams of protein per kg of your body weight. Okay, so you should already know how much you weigh. And if you're confused about how to calculate how much protein you should be eating, there are calculators online that help you do that. So just Google how to calculate how much protein intake I should be eating daily. And protein helps preserve and build muscle mass, and also it keeps you full. So balance your macros, track your progress, and just be consistent and be patient, because body recomposition takes time, okay? It takes time. Your fitness goals takes time. It is a journey, and I really hope that you guys stick to your fitness goals this year, because people have the habit of creating these really big goals, vision boards, come January 1st, and we're all super excited because it's a new year, it's a clean slate, it's a fresh start for some people. And then come February, the gyms are empty again, and it's a cycle that just continues and continues for a lot of people. And I want this year to be different for you, okay? So we're gonna stick to our goals. And if you need any motivation, if you need any accountability, I am offering one-on-one coaching. I want to help you at least move a step closer to achieving your goals this year. So all you have to do is send me a DM on Instagram. My handle, I'm gonna put it down here, and let's get started. That is my tips for the day. I've taken my pre-workout, taken my creatine, I took a little bit of my Bloom greens. That's something that I really want to start incorporating into my morning routine, because your girl is slacking on her vegetables. Guys, I just got a treadmill in my room because I keep slacking on my cardio. So this year I'm making sure that I stay on top of my cardio. We are not just talking about our goals, we are going to start implementing them, okay? So I'm leading by example. So I'm gonna do a 20-minute cardio session on my treadmill and then head over to the gym for a lower body workout. Before I end my little yap session this morning, comment down below, what type of content would you guys like to see from me this year? What would you like to see more of? What tips do you have? How can I improve my content for you guys? Okay, I wanna know. So leave me a comment down below. And with that being said, let's go do this cardio that I'm absolutely dreading, but I know it is so good for me. So yeah, let's go. RDL, baby, my favorite exercise. And this music is so loud. Anyway, I'm starting off with 12.5 kg dumbbells. We have our feet slightly closer than shoulder width apart. Slight bend in the knees, and we're gonna slow and control all the way down. Feel the tug in the hamstrings until we get to the shin, and then come right back up. And I'm aiming for about 4 sets. I'm doing 4 sets of each exercise today, and I'm aiming to do about 12, 15 reps, but usually I just go till failure. You guys should know that already. All right, next we have squats. Squats are always on the menu. I'm starting off with 40 kg, 20 on each side. I don't count the weight of the bar. Let's go. Feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. Let's go. Ooh. And now I'm headed over to the leg press. Starting off with 55 pounds, which is 25 kg. And I'm pushing the seat all the way to the end because I like to feel, why is this music so loud?